All right, let's talk about door knocking this morning. The purpose of these videos is to keep the training short and simple so you can take the task, take the knowledge, and then implement it. A lot of people are professional procrastinators. A lot of people are social media superstars, but very few people are willing to take the skill and go out and sell the product. So today we're going to talk about door knocking. 7 quick tips for you to keep in mind, and then if you stay till the end of the simple 10-minute video, I'm going to give you my door knocking script so you can get into more homes. So I've got my notes here and the camera here. Apologize as we go back and forth, but hopefully this information is useful for you this morning. So tip number 1, when it comes to door knocking, your door hasn't been knocked, the lead hasn't been worked until you have door knocked that lead, one of these right over here, 3 times, 3 different times of day, 3 different days. Why is that important? Maybe they're not home on Monday morning, but you can find them on Wednesday evening. Maybe they were at the doctor's Tuesday afternoon, but when you go Thursday morning, you'll find them. Here's what you're also picking up on that hint. You got to work a little bit more than you probably were thinking. That means you have to go out and work this like it's an actual job. Surprise, it's not a get-rich scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You can get rich over time, but you have to be willing to put the work in. Tip number 2, get in the home or get kicked off the property. There are no be-backs. It's easy for you to think the bull crap that they're feeding you. We talked about that a lot in the 6 Lies video. It's easy to think, oh, they're just busy. They're going to work. They're leaving for the doctors. It's not a good time. Bull crap. Your job is to get into the home if they are home or to get kicked off the property. All you need to do is disposition this lead in some form or fashion. Be back later is not a disposition of the lead. Number 3, don't get specific at the door. Keep your door script simple. Don't get specific. Your goal is not to say insurance until you're sitting down in their element. A lot of times, the more specific you get, the more you get nowhere. You start talking about rates and what you offer and how you help people, and before you know it, the door slammed in your face. Keep it simple. Do not be specific, just get in the door. Tip number 4, they are never busier than you are. Well, hopefully you're very busy. Hopefully you have plenty of leads, a full schedule, and a goal that you're committed to hit. They're not busy. They're retired, disabled, living in quarantine for 20 years. They've got nothing to do. Get in the home. Don't believe the lies. They're just excuses. Tip number 5, document on the back of the leads the date and the time that you were there. If you're going to door knock these leads and you're going to work them as firmly as you should, right on the back of the lead, if when you were there, what day it was, what time it was, just keep track of that. You don't want to go back to a lead in a home you've already been to and you're kicked out of or already presented to. Find a way to disposition your leads, document your leads, and keep them organized. Tip number 6, use delivery stickers. I don't have any on the table with me right now, but they're simple, easy ways to increase you getting in front of more people. It's not foolproof. It's not perfect. Maybe improves odds about 5% of the time. Use delivery stickers. And tip number 7, learn the art of divert and compliment to avoid confrontation at the door. The people are going to be on guard. They're going to try to keep a salesman out of the home. Your job is to divert, compliment, and just get into the home. What do I mean by divert and compliment? So they say to you something silly like, oh, this is not a good time. Well, Miss Johnson, that's a lovely pair of pajamas you have on today. I'm half joking right now, but divert the confrontation. Pay them a compliment. Say they've got nice grass, a nice house. I don't know. Make them smile. If you can get their guard down, you can get into their home. So here you go. Here's my door knocking script. Hey, Miss Johnson, I'm Chris. Good to meet you. We actually got this card you had signed and sent in here. And the good news is you qualified for this program. I just need a few minutes to go over it with you. Where would be a good spot for us to sit down? And that's it. We got the card you had signed and sent in here. The good news is you qualified for the program. I just need a few minutes to go over it with you. Where would be a good spot for us to sit down and go over it? Doesn't have to be complicated. Didn't have to say the word insurance. Didn't have to go on for 15 to 20 minutes. Just need to smile, hit them in the head, and get into the door. No, don't actually punch them, but get into the home. Thanks for watching.